Democracy does not demand that you agree. You have the right to disagree. And when those elements involved in democracy, the right to agree to disagree without being disagreeable, the right to be civil, democratic discourse, that's real good stuff. And democracy, and in this country, it's stable enough to withstand rigorous debate and still emerge as a strong country. And I think what makes America great, as Dr. King would often say, we're not always right, but you have the right to fight for the right.
Well, thank you very much, Reverend Jesse Jackson. I understand a CNN call is coming in soon, because right now you're all over in the news. I saw it last night, and I'm very happy that Little Gambia is also up there.
But you and your birthday is the priority.
Well, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. And have a safe trip. Thank you.
Keep hope alive.
Thank you.
One Gambia, one people,
thank you.
Great destiny.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your time.
Hey, yo, hold on, feet.
Well, you're still watching the Fatu Show, and the show this evening is coming to you from the prestigious Coco Ocean Resort and Spa. And there I was talking to Reverend Jesse Jackson, who came to the country on Sunday, and he's leaving today, Tuesday, after securing the release of 2 American citizens from here at the Gambia, and he's flying with them back home to the United States. And Reverend Jackson said he had a very fruitful and good meeting with His Excellency the President, and he said one thing that he would always remember is that the President is a good person, and he did listen to him and heard him. Well, still on the show, I have Han Jai. She's a virologist at the MRC, and she also works towards the prevention of liver cancer. Welcome to the Fatu Show.
Thank you very much, Fatu.
It took forever to have this woman to be on this program.
I was kicking and screaming, but I'm finally here. Thanks to your persuasion and your openness, and just encouraging everybody to really work hard.
Well, first I would like you to tell us a little bit about yourself. I know about your science background. You're a virologist at the MRC, which is a big job for a woman. I'm really happy for you. What more can you tell us?
I was trained as a scientist. I started my career with the MRC back in 1998. I went out, studied, came back, and now I'm with the MRC again, working in a clinical trial, which is to help cure liver cancer. As we know, that's quite a big problem. But I will not dwell on that on the show, because obviously my boss has the right to talk about it, not me.
Okay, so you're also a writer?
Yes, an aspiring writer.
An aspiring writer. But you have a career already. Why did you decide, why do you want to do that, go into writing? Because it takes a lot of time.
I know. I've always been writing in journals, even when I was a small child. In science, we write a lot. We have to write grants, we have to write papers, we have to make posters. And I just realized I had a hidden talent, and I'm passionate about it. And the reason why I'm doing it is just to add some literature and preserve our African history in terms of the folktales, and just encourage people to read this book.
You love writing, but this time around you're writing books that have to do with children.
Yes.
Why children?
I'm an engaged parent. I am a very, very engaged mother. I love reading to my children, and I've realized I missed out on some cultural training. And then this came up because they were born outside the Gambia. They were raised almost all their life outside the Gambia. And I thought maybe I should teach them better by just archiving and working with people who know about history, etc., etc. So we're launching our first book, which is actually an edited version of Cornelius Gomez's first publication. So this was it. And then what I wanted to do was actually to make it more attractive by making it into illustrations.
Wow.
So this way I can attract kids, I can attract the parents. Even those who cannot read, they can just look at the illustrations
pictures, yeah,
and make up a story. So Monsieur Gomez, who was my former teacher, was the one that called me Majaga for the first time. So he's going to be a partner in the company. He's going to be a partner in everything that Majaga would do. So he would be at the launching on Saturday.
You're launching on Saturday?
Yes.
Saturday the
22nd at Alliance Franco. Yes.
Will people pay to come in and buy books?
The entrance is free. The entrance is free. We have kids activities, face painting. We're going to have a Muppet show by Idrundao. We're going to have a clown. But you have to buy a book so you can support us.
And how much is the book?
$250 per copy.
It's 250.
Yeah.
But the quality is good, and it is hardcover too.
Yes.
Because
Hopefully, I can say the kids would love it. I want to see them read it, and I want to hear their feedback, especially the ages from 5 to 11.
So this book is City Boy Sansebe Mata Geja.
Wow.
Is this is this the only one that's going to be launched on that day?
No, we have 4 publications coming out this year, but on Saturday only this one. In October, we have Kumabo Amunday, part 1, and then we have part 2 in November. And then in December, we have another story called Samba Akumba, which talks about a loyalty between a brother and a sister. In the meantime, we also have a novel written by a young Gambian called Aisha Jawara, called The Chosen Ones. And
The Chosen Ones.
Launched in October, inshallah.
Yeah. And you know, this is a good thing, because if you check, I was just telling you, the Samsung telephones, both the Galaxy and the S2s and the S3s, they have stories that are from the Gambia.
Yes.
Like Kumbabu Amday, Kumbabu Amunday. They're on there.
Written by non-Gambians.
Yeah, written by non-Gambians. I saw that. Because I was just playing with my phone, and there's this part that said download stories, and then they said this story is from the Gambia in West Africa. I was
Exactly.
like, oh.
Exactly.
So it's a good thing. It's where yours will be on iTunes.
Yes, we're going to go digital. We will do iBooks by next year. And what is important to note is that the sketches are done by a local Gambian artist. And then we use the sketches to take it abroad to do illustrations.
Okay.
So we would engage artists as well. I would love for artists to come forward and then help us illustrate other books as well.
But this is very nice and colorful. You chose the colors too?
Well, I was very engaged in the packaging, because I really wanted something attractive.
Yeah, and this would attract kids because they love colors.
Yes.
Yeah. And so the launching is Saturday, will be at the Alliance Franco Gambian,
Yes.
and it's free to come in.
Yes.
All you have to do is to buy a book
Yes.
for 250. Okay, and you'll have like 4 books on sale
No, one book. So
One book.
we'll launch the other stories in the subsequent
as
months.
they come along.
Yes.
Okay, and it would be good to also talk to the Ministry of Education and get them to buy the books.
We wrote to them.
Yeah.
We wrote to them, and as far as I know, they have received my letter, and they are reviewing it and studying it. I would want them to think of this as a good initiative for Gambian writers, and Majaga would provide a platform to allow other writers to come on board and would publish their books, because at the moment you have to pay to publish your own book. We want to actually give them the platform to just show their pen skills.
And also write to the president.
I wrote to him.
He's very supportive.
I already wrote to him.
Yeah.
I already wrote to him, and they responded, and they said this was a very good embarkment, and they were encouraging me. So,
Oh, that's very good.
so I'm hoping that he gets a copy and he reads it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much. For
And Saturday is at the Alliance Franco, and it is free to get in. You have free face painting, and you have a Muppet show.
Muppet show
You have
from
a
Lighting
Muppet
Out.
show. There'll be a Muppet show from Etundao.
And storytelling.
And storytelling. Would there be food as well?
Yes.
But they will have
Refreshments.
to,
No, everything is free.
Everything is free for
Just
the
buy
kids.
a book. Yeah.
Just buy a book.
Yeah.
And so the ones that are coming, this one is City Boy, Sansabe Matageja.
Yes.
And what are the other ones? What are some of the ones that you can
Kumobo
tell us?
Amde, Kumobo Amunde, part 1, and then Kumobo Amde for Amunde, part 2, and then there's Samba Akum.